Hey gang, it's Def, back at you with another EverQuest video. This is the video that will get you to level 10 pretty quickly. This is also a power leveling guide as promised to get to level 10. And we're going to head to Kurns Tower and I will go over why in the video. So I hope you guys enjoy. So you just made a new character. This is what you see. This is the tutorial. You're going to follow this little dialogue up here. So be sure to read that, pay attention to it real quick. And it wants us to check our main chat window. And blah blah blah, tells us how to move, all the basic stuff you need to know. And if you're new to the game, I do suggest reading it. But like right now, it's wanting us to target him, which he's already targeted. Hit OK, and then we're going to hail him by hitting H, and we're going to respond to the dialogue. You can do that by mousing over the highlighted text, and this is your task window, which you're going to need to pay attention to, because before we go to the zone I am suggesting to get to level 10 quickly in, I want to show you guys two quick quests that will take maybe 5 minutes to do, and it will give you a jump start, and the rewards are really worth it. Okay, we gotta go find the Glooming Deep Jailer, so here we go. Where are you? Oh, looky there. Yay, task stage complete. You can move this around to your liking. You can also customize your user interface, which we have a full video on that, so please check that out if you haven't. So we're going to use auto attack, which is cute. There we go. Ah! Ah! Yay, we got the key. Now let's get out of here. Okay, this thing will keep popping up till you get out of here, so give the key to Aries, or Aries, however you want to say it. Ding, level 2. So let's head on out. Now this part is optional. You don't have to do this, but you get a free charm and you get a free right-clicky run speed buff, which is really great. It's unlimited charges, so if you're ever around solo and you don't have any buddies to buff you, it's always really handy to have. If you do not want to do this, you don't have to. You go in that tunnel right there and you can head your way to Kurns Tower. That's where we're going to be going today, and I will go over why here in a little bit. But first quest you want to do is basic training, so just have your quest journal pulled up and be sure to just follow it. And all it is you just hail people, so you can use your control F key, find the NPCs, hail them, do the simple task. It's mainly just talking to people and hailing people and all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna fast forward, do this real quick, show you how quick and easy it is to get done, and then we can head to Kurns. And that's basically it. It's real simple, really quick, and it gets you a little bit of XP, and you get 2 nice items from it. This charm will have extra stats on it, and it's really nice for starting out. Another quick quest you can do is speaking to Elogist right here. If you see down on your quest journal, I always recommend doing that because you get a free mercenary. Maybe you don't have a friend to power level you and you want to go to Kurns and like take on a mob or 2 by yourself and still get really good XP. Maybe you just want to casually hang out and fight your way into the field of bone and do it solo or molo. And that's perfectly fine, and it's perfectly durable. I've done it in the past myself. So to save some time, we're going to use our handy dandy Control F, and we are going to look for, there he is. Okay, so here we go. So you want to hail him, then you want to say accept. Okay. 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 Then you right click and you pick what merc you want. Well, you can only get human, but still, it saves you some time from having to go to the plane of knowledge and finding one. You can just do it right here before you go out and head exactly where you want to head to. So I recommend a healer, especially if you're by yourself. Unless you are playing a healer, then of course you want to get a tank. So I am going to go with a, can I get a tier 5? Tier 5 tank. Here we go. And now, I'll just put this here. Again, sorry for the messy UI. This is just for the purpose of the video. But there's my merc. Kreplar, or Krelpar. I don't know why I said Kreplar, but anyway, let's head to Kurns. Again, just look for the tunnel, and you will head out. Now remember, we did those 2 really quick quests. So if you open up your inventory, you have a right-click speed buff, which is really nice for the journey we're about to partake in. So don't forget, you can keybind this for when it runs out, because it's only a 4-minute buff. If my mouse would work right now. There we go. Alright. It's gonna come in handy for the journey. So now we want to follow this path and get to the city part of this zone, and don't forget, your Control F will take you anywhere you want to go. And we are going to want to hit up Blightfire Moors. So in fact, I just ran the wrong way, but if I hit my Control F key, it marks it on the map. So when you get to the little town area, you can look for the signs, and we're looking for Blightfire Moor. There we are. And let's see if we can make this journey without dying. Okay, we're in Blightfire now. Key, important, extremely important thing to do here is to hug the wall. There is a named snake, and if you're level 2 or 3, maybe even 4, he will most likely kill you. And I don't think he's up. So you're going to want to find this book here. It will take you to the plane of knowledge. So here we are in the plane of knowledge. If you have a high level friend, or if you have another higher level toon on a different account, now's the time to load that toon or get that friend with you. Grab some potions from the potion vendor here, just like I suggested on the other power leveling video, and head to Kurns Tower and have fun. So you want to hit Control F, and you can find zones on your Control F function, and we are going to go to the Field of Bone. Still got our run speed buff on, so that's good. Alright, click on the Kabila Stone and you're on your way to the Field of Bone. Now right now I actually don't have one of my other characters logged in. I don't have a friend with me. But I am going to attempt to take a path and make it safely. Normally you would run down that ramp down there and you would just run down the center because you got a high level friend with you, slaughter and everything, and you're okay. But for the sake of the video, if you wanted to come here on your Merc, I'm going to attempt to go there myself. I did forget to get potions, so we'll see how this goes. So far, so good. Get our run speed back on. There's Kurns over there in the distance. I'm going to not jump in the pit there. That wouldn't be good. The further this pit goes down, the higher level. So those down there are probably 10 to 12 mobs. Maybe not that high. So this is kind of a safer route. Okay, I think we may have made it. There is a bandit. Hopefully he won't aggro. Yes, sir. And we're going to enter. So here we are in Kurns Tower. Remember, this corner is probably the safest spot. There's going to be a patrol right here. Actually, he's right there in the center, but he does walk, I believe, from there to here. Sometimes I think he comes over here. Now, you guys may want to stock up on some damage shield potions, some XP potions, some regen potions, whatever you may want. I highly recommend getting a druid to take you here, or maybe a high level ranger, and it's awesome. The damage shield will do all the work. And the reasoning for Kurns Tower, the whole point of coming here is because everything is undead. Nothing will run unless you get deep into Kurns Tower, where you start fighting the little mole rats looking guys. Those guys will run and they will fear. One thing I would like to note, so you come into the entrance, right? And if you go straight, there's going to be a little stairway down here. And I would stop at this point. Do not go in this door. You will get lost. It is a maze. And you don't want to be fighting these guys because they fear and they will send you through all these hallways into the maze. And you will get lost. This place is a nightmare. Look at this. Who can follow that? I mean, come on. But you could clear this whole floor. If you come in here at like level 2 or 3, it may be a little slow, but like I said, if you have a damage shield, it will do all the work. And then you're in business. Once you get level 3 or 4 and start getting a little bit of skill ups in your melee and in your spell casting and whatnot, it will fly, and you'll be like level 10 to 15. Sometimes I stay here to 16 just because the respawn's pretty quick. They don't run. You get some defiant gear out of it, and then I go do the Hatchery, which is what our other power leveling video is all about. And that takes you to 70. It can take you to 70 in hours. It just depends on how quick and how efficient you are. And that's pretty much it. That's my way of getting to level 10 really quick. Like I said, since I've already made the trip out here, most of the time I stay to 15. You can stay right here at the entrance and you have all of this to pull. And like I said, if you have a damage shield, it does all the work and it's really effective, really quick. And last time I was doing this, we were getting all kinds of Defiant armor, which will give you a little bit of an edge. Me personally, I like to power level to about 25, go out, do a daily quest, just to kind of get my skills up a little bit, especially if I'm a caster. And then I make the jump to about 45, go out, do a few quests for that day, work on my casting and my melee skills and whatnot, kind of familiarize myself with my class. But I've played every class in the game, so I kind of know everything by heart these days. So I just I don't worry about it too much these days. So maybe, you know, you want to do that, or maybe you just want to shoot to 70 and call it a day, and then you could start your daily quest there. I've had a couple of questions on 85 and up guides. All I know to do is to do your daily tasks from Findon and get those daily quests done. If I was 85, I would get to level 80, 85, till I hit 86, and then I believe you can pick up the 91. So if you have a good group, or if you're boxing, or if you have really good mercs and really good gear, that's a fast way to jump up to. But I believe that's going to be it. I told you guys that we were going to put out a power leveling guide to get to level 10, and this is my way of doing it. There are plenty of other ways. I know there's a lot of good zones on Luckland to go to, but this has always been my favorite. Side note, if you're new to the game and you come here, you could collect all these bone chips, put them on the bazaar for 1 plat a piece, and they will sell. Necros and Shadow Knights need them for their pets. Other people need them for other things, I believe, some trade skill items and whatnot. So they will sell like hotcakes, I promise you. And that was it for today's video, and I have one more coming out pretty soon about macros for returning players and new players. So be sure to check that out, and thanks for watching, guys.